Well, good morning, everybody. It's Heidi at Hen and Chicks Studio here in Conrad. Are you all sweltering today? Because it is a little hot outside, and you might think that our talk today is going to be how to think about Christmas and winter while we're trying to stay cool, right, Mary?
Yes.
Well, Mary is here. She's one of our long arm renters, and she is quilting this adorable version of the Terry Atkinson Designs pattern, and I always kind of forget which one this is. This is Frosty Fun. This one is Frosty Fun. So we thought we would go on a little duplication because I think it's amazing to always watch how quilts can look so different with, just different fabrics can change it up. So Jamie's behind the camera today, so she's gonna try to like keep you from seasick, kind of thing. But this is Frosty Fun. Come see my version of Frosty Fun.
It's hanging over Heidi's
Mary,
head.
Go back to quilting. She's renting our long arm today. This is our version of Frosty Fun, and it is done in Hawkeye fabrics so that we could have a little team fun for the fall football season, right? And of course, next to it, you can't forget Hat Hat Hooray in the Cyclone version, but which is it's a different pattern, but it is cyclones. We got to show both teams, of course. But isn't it amazing how Frosty Fun, Mary's version, very simple with a Christmas theme, looks very different than our Hawkeye school colors. And Mary and I were even saying that this is a pattern that is very versatile, and imagine all the different versions that you could have.
Well, even if you played up the background and you put a really Christmassy background, a printed background with the solid hats.
And also just, I'm going to say winter, I think of snowmen, and then I start to think of blue and white. I don't know why, but it could be a fun version of that. All right, we've got more duplications. Come along. All right, over here, up on the wall, we have our version of beaded. The pattern is beaded, and we use, don't trip now, we use the Frankie fabrics, and there is a kit for that. I think you've been hearing us say that we're loving the beaded pattern because it is quick and easy, it's versatile. We've seen it done in a variety of fabrics at this point. Didn't somebody do...
Bluebirds of Happiness.
Bluebirds of Happiness, which is a very
patriotic.
Subtle.
We've seen it very scrappy.
Yes.
Lots of different versions of that.
And again, it's something you hear me say, I think, more than once, is that when we give gifts to people, usually it's not about trying to find the fabric or the cost of the fabric. It's usually about time, right? Because we'd love to all make quilts that took years to make and give away, but we can't because we don't have years and years and years. So the beaded pattern is one that I thought would be great for my nephew. Now, shh, don't tell him that I'm going to show you his quilt. I don't think he's on Facebook, so I don't think he's going to see this. But he's graduating from high school in a couple of weeks, and we're headed to New York to be a part of his graduation. I'm trying to get the right side up here. And so Goldie in Virginia did all the piecing on this. Can you see it now, Jean?
Yep. And I can kind of get the one above you too.
Okay.
So this is, it's the same size.
Exact same size. It is the exact same pattern. We made it, he's going to Penn State. And the Penn State colors are blue and gray and white. And we did not have those flannels. So I went to visit our friend down at the Quilted Windmill. So Kelly, thank you for having just the right flannel colors for him, for his state. But literally, it was pieced in a weekend. It was not a difficult pattern to put
Goes together real fast.
Okay, so come back.
Turned out awesome, didn't it?
And it's all flannel, and he's like really tall, so we're hoping it's going to be long enough for him. All right, next door. Modern Love Grand Central. Again, Modern Love is the name of the fabric collection. Grand Central is the name of the pattern. And this pattern was designed to put a panel in the middle. In this particular case, the Modern Love had a running yardage of fabric. And it was fun and easy to go together. It was, I think it has a dramatic look to it, but fairly simple. And I'm teaching a class at the Cedar Falls Quilt Guild in July, and they liked the idea of panels. So we've created another version of Grand Central. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. I'm trying to get it there. Which way is better?
There you go. Yep.
Can you see it now?
Yep.
So check out how it looks. Again, we used yardage in the middle.
So this is just a yardage.
Yardage straight off the bolt. And then
pulled in some of the accent colors.
Yep, pulled in accent colors. We went more teal and a little yellow rather than, we could have really pulled out the pinks, but we did not. We wanted something different. Stephanie made this one, so she did an awesome job of putting that together. So
you could use a panel, or you can do as we did with that running yardage. If you have a large print that you're looking for something to do with, you're not certain. You know, sometimes when we talk about when we cut those large prints up, you lose the impact of the print. Perfect for a pattern like this.
Absolutely. Okay, so now Jamie, and another one that we discussed, I'm going to go around the corner here. Again, we're talking about how different two quilts can look. And I know these are folded up, so I'm going to just quickly dismantle the display. This is a free pattern called Happy Trails that we made. Isn't that okay? So fun version, very colorful, could definitely be used for a kid. And then look at this version, much more subtle, used the same color in the background squares, and how different that quilt looks
versus the three different colors.
Versus three different colors that use orange, yellow, and red. Okay. Now, back behind us, Cityscape is the fabric. Mini Brick Road is the pattern. So this is, again, an Atkinson pattern. It's a standalone pattern of the Mini Brick Road. Version 1, which is pretty in the blues and the reds. Camping version number 2 up here. You can get it, or you want me to take it down?
No, I think they can get the idea of it.
And if you weren't on our product showcase event, which was a week ago, and of course you can always go back and watch it because everything's on YouTube, and anyway, it's all available. We started to unveil duplicates of all of the patterns in Let's Do Lunch, which is my favorite table runner book, because I swear every time we make them, we see new versions, we see new color options, and they still look awesome. So we had shown you at Product Showcase, this is the Painted Leaves club sandwiches. So this pattern is in the Let's Do Lunch book.
So the pattern is club sandwiches.
Yes, and it's inside the book. Check out this version. This is our wine version. Everybody loves that wine fabric, and we paired it with some cheese and ham. No, we paired it with other fabrics. The red and the green, pulling that out. Black just makes it stand off. Exact same pattern. Totally different looks. Okay.
And again, these patterns go together very quickly, I would say. Great usage of your time if you're trying to come up with just a change in your own house or a quick gift for somebody. Patriotic, wedding, all sorts of stuff you can do. Okay.
Also brand new. Dolores and Stephanie worked on these. This is crisscross applesauce. Again, inside of the book, Let's Do Lunch. To me, this is a classic look. Very, very classic. Wonderful, just, reds, greens, and blues. This is from the Time Well Spent collection. And look at this one underneath. Sweet, dainty, totally different. And when we're packaging these kits, we are including the backing in them. So here, let me show them side by side. Just beautiful. All right, so I thought, let's go ahead and regroup and kind of look again at some of them we unveiled the other night. So this is the pattern Fast Food. She suggests using a stripe. So the pink version uses a more defined stripe. The black version uses sort of still a stripe.
A little bit more subtle.
But much more subtle. So again, just a great combination of that pattern.
And maybe somebody in their mind right now is thinking, oh, I could use this fabric that I have. I've been looking for something to use on either any of these.
So milk chocolate chain.
Gotta say, I love both of these ones too.
Milk chocolate chain, and there's 2 versions of that. On the right, your left, is a darker version. Leola, I believe, is the collection. On the right, your right, is a batik collection. We've been playing with this collection this morning again.
Yes.
It's a beautiful collection. Just, again, soft. And then we've got
And these are cute too.
ribbon candy. And aren't these adorable? Look at, so we've got
You gotta
Halloween.
look at
This
these
is a
little-
brand new collection that we got in. It is so
And this
cute.
would be a great example of the scale of the print in the
Is
piecing.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Is so appropriate. Because, again, when you have big prints, then projects like Grand Central are perfect because you don't want to cut up all those pieces. But if you tried to put one of these fabrics in the middle of Grand Central, totally wrong. Wrong scale for the wrong pattern. These are the right scale for that. And a table runner is perfect for a holiday.
And look, you could get one for summer. Right now, everybody like that sorbet kind of feeling, icing on a cake.
Daiquiris,
Yeah.
pina coladas.
And then when you get to fall, you can have the fun, cute little one. But yeah, we can.
Yes. And then this is polka dot pie crust. And, if you haven't been paying attention to all the names of the patterns that are in Let's Do Lunch have some aspect of food associated with them. So there's always some food. And this is polka dot pie crust in our fall version, Hello Fall, and then of course in our USA version.
And this one, I will say, we've already rekitted
Because it's going fast.
that one has gone very, very fast. Of course, it's appropriate this time of year
That's
too.
right. And I think there's still going to be more from these collections because we haven't seen toast points come back. We've got a couple more that have to be pieced and stuff. But isn't it amazing how the same pattern can look so different just using different fabrics?
And yes, Patty, I'm glad that we're inspiring you to get your book out and use it. That's exactly what we're hoping to accomplish with this.
Absolutely. Because, once you've invested in something like that, isn't it great to be able to go back to it and to remember that that book has so many patterns in it and it can be used in so many different ways.
And I think the book is $16.95 or something like that. And there are a couple other things that are in the book.
the tote bag at the end.
The tote bag, I'm going to come back here, try not to make you sick, that we have not shown duplicates of.
And I'll grab the other one.
But also some things in the book that is...
This has been a favorite.
Yes.
The one you've got there is Lynn's tote, and it's just a nice basic tote bag. And then this also has been a favorite, and it is for market, and it's got a pocket on the inside. Super nice for that.
So there's a couple other things in the book that aren't table runners as well, if somebody
Yes.
was interested.
Yes.
Oh, and taco salad's another one, but we can do that. You want to get to it now? We'll go up that way.
Tour. We might as well.
This way you get to see our store,
This
too.
way, you might as well just keep going. I'll put that one back. I forgot about taco salad.
Yes, we forgot about it.
Maybe it's because we haven't gotten hungry for lunch yet, right?
I'm getting there. And Jan, yes, we like seeing all the different inspiration that people give of finishing. She's talking about the quilts of our Stash Busters that are online, seeing the different finished versions.
And for all of you who like to finish your own table runners, remember Terry taught a class for us that is free and online. And we'll put the link in this video comments when we get done. But there is she did a great free class for us. This is taco salad. So we've got the
What striking differences between it.
Absolutely.
And these I bet you have something in your stash.
4 fat quarters
that you could go make.
The 4 fat quarters includes your backing. So it's all you need is 4 fat quarters, and you can get this little taco salad done in a matter of time. So everybody, I hope you have a creative afternoon, and that stay inside and be cool. Grab a taco salad, grab your
cool beverage,
club
whatever
sandwich,
it is.
whatever it is we need, cool beverage, and be creative, and we'll see you soon.